Honestly, it's like the same thing every day.
Why is this like so zoomed in? Give me the strength to get through this workout.
Slightly happy for a little bit. Anger.
Let my booty know we's about to work it today.
It's literally so good.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
To our winner, Julia Rene.
Hello my loves, welcome back to another episode of the Prep Diary series. In today's video, we're gonna do a little day in the life vloggy. So I'm just gonna take you throughout my day and show you everything that I'm doing because honestly, it's like the same thing every day. Because this is like what I like to call the boring part of prep, where like you're far enough away from the show, but you're also close at the same time to where everything is looking very similar and nothing is changing all that much. I know that we have had some updates like in the past couple of weeks of like increasing cardio and like dropping calories a little bit more, but like my daily routine is looking relatively the same. But yeah, we're getting ready to go do cardio. My shins have been definitely feeling it for sure because we added that cardio, that extra day of cardio and an extra 10 minutes each session. So we're at 1 mile run under 12 minutes and then the 50 minutes of steady state cardio after. And usually by, of course, like the 4th or 5th session, my shins are already kind of hurting. So I've been like massaging them myself, and good thing I have a massage on Wednesday because I definitely need it. But let's go in and get some cardio and some abs done and start the day off right. First thing I do when I get back from cardio is take off my shoes and put my slippies on. Hi, buddy. Hey, little boy. we have our breakfast. Same as always, you know, and we have our greens right here. I'm taking them with my morning pills. Cheers. Adulting. What I have been noticing is like just how hungry I get. Like after cardio, like I start getting hungry, like I'd say like halfway during cardio. And that's when I know, I'm like, okay, it being that early in the morning and I'm already hungry, it's a good sign. So that means we're losing weight. So we got egg whites, 1 egg, 2 slices of the Dave's cinnamon raisin toasties, and then blueberries. I like eating my blueberries with a fork. I don't know why. These blueberries taste funny. They don't taste as good as they usually do. We're gonna do our makeup for today. I blow dried my hair so that it was nice and fresh. Oh, this feels so good. If you guys saw my last video about my skincare routine, you know that I love using that stuff. And my Paula's Choice SPF. That's the only 2 things that I really do when I'm prepping my skin for a flawless makeup application. But to be honest, I am struggling to film today just because I'm not feeling the best mentally. I can tell that my period is coming. Well, wanting to come. And what I've noticed with my within the last few months of my period, that when it's coming, the thing that's the hardest for me to deal with is how low my, what's it called? Like, how like low I get. Meaning like my, it seems like every time before my period comes, like my mental health just deteriorates. And that's not something that normally happens. Like I get way more in my head and I think about the same thoughts over and over and just ruminate on them. And it's utterly exhausting. You know what it feels like to have like the same negative thought over and over and all day trying to like it's exhausting. So I've been doing the best that I can to stay positive, but oopsies. But sometimes it's just frustrating. You know, I get mad at myself for every little thing. I get super over concerned about my physique and whether it's looking good. I get over obsessed with the scale. And I know that that's something that a lot of people struggle with. And that's one of the things that's hard to get past with bodybuilding, because if you want to do good, you have to look good. You know, so it's like you gotta worry about those things, but you don't have to obsess about them. And that's the difference. So the past couple of days have been just like really frustrating. Like, you know, when you just get so frustrated, like with yourself, you're like, I'm just tired of myself at this point. Like, just exhausted from running races in my mind. And yeah, so it was just, I was going to just go through this YouTube video and pretend like nothing was wrong, but that's not me. My dad just texted me. And then, like, also, there's some really amazing things that could potentially be happening this year. And I won't know if that's the case for about a month. And there's a chance that this thing can interrupt my bodybuilding prep, which is sad. It might not happen, it might, I don't know. And so I think that the uncertainty right now of knowing if I'm gonna be ready, knowing if I'm gonna get the opportunity to do the thing that I'm talking about is also just eating at me. And it's a great thing. It's all really, really great, the stuff that's happening. And it's, you know, I'm very grateful for the life that I have and everything. And it's everything that I ever dreamed it to be. And I try to remember that when I'm feeling like this, because it's easy to think that you're the only one struggling with the thing and that no one's gonna understand, or you just forget about all the amazing things that are happening. So today it's the morning and I'm struggling to stop thinking so much, you know? So I thought I would just share that with you. I know it didn't make much sense, but that's why we're here, to tell you about the, you know, realistic parts about prep. And one thing that I was thinking about right before I started filming this portion was I was looking at my physique at the gym yesterday, and it's just crazy how easily you can just change your mind. Because when I was looking at my physique yesterday, I was like, you look so good, like you're doing so good. And then today I was like, you look awful. Nothing is working. You're the worst. You know, it's just like, and I also started thinking, like, there's probably somebody out there maybe that saw the way that I looked yesterday at the gym and thought that I looked good, because that probably happens to all of you as well. You just don't realize it. And I'm over here being so mean to my body, and they have no idea. Isn't that crazy? So, I'll start to feel better soon. It'll be all right. This happens. It's just a bad day, it's not a bad life. I do not want to gym today. This is what we're wearing. But since I'm feeling sort of bloaty, I just already know bringing a t-shirt is gonna be what's best, just in case. Oh, it feels so much better to be in a t-shirt sometimes than like worrying about like your tummy and all that, you know? So we're bringing this just to be safe. Mixing some pre-workout. My fave right now, iced tea lemonade. I posted on my story because this, I'm telling you guys, like the period, it's never, my brain's not working right either. This is a scoop of pump, and we're gonna do a scoop of pre-workout. Pre-workout, energy and focus. Pump, helps put blood flow to the muscles so you have a better mind to muscle connection. They also sell these in a duo where you can buy them together. Honestly, I might need to do a scoop and a half today. I'm gonna be completely for reals. I also put a little bit of salt in it too because my gym is half indoor, half outdoor, and it is getting so hot here in Texas. I am like, if you've watched any of my past videos, I'm just like drenched in sweat. I'm already a sweaty gal. I love adding salt to it. It like my fridge is making ice. But hold on, let me grab my phone. I posted on my story. I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. Somebody tell me to go to the gym. And here are some of the comments that I got back. Go to the gym with a flex. Go be buff today with the angry faces. Go gym, J-I-M. Come on, Julia, go to the gym. You could push through. Move it, girl. It's so crazy. I just posted, someone tell me to go. It says, you got this. Go to the gym, then you can relax on the couch. Go gym, you got this. Go to the gym, sis, get those gains. Oh, you guys are the best. Sometimes you just need a little help. Just like you guys might watch this for motivation and inspiration, I need it too. I do not always have it. And these periods have been freaking annoying. They've just been like, of course, like I don't have, why is this like so zoomed in? What is going on? Anywho, I don't know what's wrong with my lens. Something seems... Hey, yo. It's I. Chill. Anywho, yeah, these periods have just sucked. Like, I am used to, like, losing a little bit of strength, you know, being a little, like, tired, but it's the mental that I've never really experienced until these last couple of months, where my mood just goes down. Like, I'm not very positive. I just have negative thoughts all day. You know, I focus on like little things that are wrong with myself or like with work or something like that, like just overly focusing on them. I don't like it. I'm not about it. I would prefer not to do that. So how about no? Give me the strength to get through this workout. All right, we're on our way to the gym. Had to stop and get gas, which I hate doing. I feel like this video is like, yes, I was listening to Usher's song, Oh My God, because it is on my gym playlist, you know, for those days that I really need to be pumped up. Something that I hate doing is getting gas. I hate getting gas. I hate it. If I never had to get gas ever again, I would be very happy. Hate getting gas, hate having to use the restroom, and I hate having to take out trash. 3 things that I wish I never had to do. And I feel like this video is a perfect representation of what it's like to be on your period, because it's like a range of emotions. It's like sadness, slightly happy for a little bit, anger, tired, sleepy, angry again, happy. Anywho, we're gonna be training Legos today, but what's new? We're gonna give it our best absolute shot. We're gonna give it the old college try. We're gonna do more than that. We're gonna do more than that. I am not going to put that bad juju out there, because we're gonna give it everything we got. And there's something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, so you guys know every Thursday I've been training with my new trainer, Dread. So you know I have my bodybuilding coach, Johnny, which you guys met in a previous video. And then I have my personal trainer, Dread, which I booked just on repeat every Thursday the same time. He's amazing. I love him so much. He is so great at training hamstrings. Like, I have a lot of hamstrings and glutes that are already programmed in my program, as you guys knew, and it has made such a huge difference in me growing this year. Like, it's crazy. I parked like crap and this Jeep is having trouble getting in, and I'm just sitting here talking to my camera, so I might as well move. Let me continue this in a second. Okay, now you get my loud Jeep driving. So, like I was saying, I've been training, I think I've done 3 sessions so far, and this Thursday will be my 4th, and I'm absolutely loving it. So, you guys know I've been training glutes and hamstrings mainly for a while now, because we were trying to make sure that we fix the imbalance, because my quads are more dominant. So training glutes and hams with him has been so super helpful. I'm getting stronger. I have someone there to push me. I'm absolutely loving it. And he's really good at training hamstrings. Like, for me, I am like, I know that I'm good at training quads. I just know that. I've gotten so much better at training glutes also. It's kind of like one of those things where it like needs to click, you know what I mean? And I think it's all about like mind to muscle connection and just knowing like that you're feeling it in the proper areas. And hamstrings have always been one of those things for me that I'm like, am I doing this right? Like, I know that I'm doing the exercises right and the things that I need to do, but it never has like clicked, and I feel like now it has, and he's helped me really do that. And I've seen my progression over the last 3 weeks. I'm getting stronger each time that I train with him, and my hamstrings are able to have a bigger load on them, which I'm pumped about. Let me know if you guys want to see another workout that I do with him. Yeah, so let's go to the gym.
So I am just gonna jump on these for a little bit of a warm-up. I'm probably just gonna do 2 sets of 12 to 15 just to get some blood flow to the glutes. Let my booty know we's about to work it today, okay? I'm in a physical altercation with this machine. I'm trying to make it so it's closer together so that I have more range of motion and it won't stay. Okay, we're gonna do some hip thrusts on the Smith machine. I love doing it either on the Smith machine or on a preloaded machine. So what we're going to do is 3 sets of 10, but I'm gonna do 1 warm-up set first and kind of feel out where my strength is to see how much we can load for 10 reps. Okay, it was pretty light, so I'm gonna add a 25 on each side. I definitely feel a lot weaker than I was last week, but not as weak as I thought we would be, so that's a plus. We were only able to do 2 plates on each side for 10, which is a little less than normal, but it's okay. Okay, we're getting the squat machine and we're gonna do 4 sets of 8 to 12. I just put 1 plate on each side so I can see where my strength is at, and then we're gonna move up from there. All right, so that was relatively easy. Probably could have got more than 12. So I'm gonna add another plate on each side, and then we'll start the 4 sets of 8 to 12. I know you guys can't see my face, but doesn't this look like I'm wearing a dress with like a belt? Look at it. Okay, so we added 25 pounds on each side, and we're doing our third set of 8 to 12. Okay, we're gonna do a superset of dumbbell RDLs and then the glute tie-in stretches on the platform. So we're gonna do 10 reps. I have 40s right now because I'm struggling. And then we have a 40-pound preloaded easy bar for these, and we're gonna be reaching over our foot and really stretching the hamstring. So 10, 15. Okay, next we're going to do seated leg curls. I need to make this short girl appropriate, and we're going to do 3 sets of 12 with a 3-second negative, and then on the last set we're going to do a 25-second hold at the contraction. Okay, for the last set, 12 with 3-second negative, and then at the bottom we're gonna hold for 25 seconds and then release slowly all the way out. Okay, I'll let it turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me talk. That was one of the worst workouts I've had in a while. I still did it, which is good, but like it was, you know, those workouts where it's like every single rep is like the worst. But we did it, and that's okay. You know, I always say that you're not going to have 100% in the tank all the time and absolutely crush every single workout and PR and this and that. But when you come to the gym and you're feeling like 50%, whether you didn't get enough sleep, like you don't have enough food in your system, you're on your period, like whatever it might be, giving it that full amount that you absolutely have in the tank, to me, that's a win. So we're gonna go home, and I've been dreaming about my post-workout meal for hours now while I've been at the gym because it's so delicious. I found my new favorite protein powder flavor. It is Buff Chick's new caramel sundae flavor. Can you see this? Can you see? It is so good. I tried it earlier today, and I honestly was not expecting to like it because I'm a chocolate girl. Of course, I still like caramel, but like if I'm gonna choose between a chocolate sundae and a caramel sundae, I'm gonna get chocolate, or I'm gonna get chocolate and caramel. It is literally so good. I just don't know how they get each flavor to taste exactly like the thing. Like, I'm closing my eyes. It tastes like caramel syrup. And it's not like gross. You know what I mean? You're not like with caramel. Oh my God, it's so good. I hate that I'm in a rush because I have a call with one of my business coaching clients this evening, and I'm like rushing to eat my meal, and I would seriously sit there and just sip it gently just because it tastes so good. I'm so happy to have protein powder that I love. And the other flavor that launched was the banana cream pie flavor, which I also tried, and it is really good, and it tastes exactly like banana cream pie. But banana cream pie is not my first thing that I go to. Zach, on the other hand, if we ever get like pudding, he'll get like the vanilla wafers and then like the banana cream pudding like on it. He always gets that one, and I always get the chocolate one. But it's still really good. I think Zach is gonna have this one more than I'm going to, but this one is mine and nobody else can take it. And we got our cream of rice. We're showered, ready for our call. Why are you not focusing on my face? Showered. What is happening? And got my Marvel shirt on. Oh, actually, this is my X-Men shirt. Actually, it's Zach's shirt that I stole. And we got our slippies on. I literally live in these. What is going on? What is this? Okay, I think I fixed the zoom on my camera, or the focus. I don't know. Ian is better at this. He's probably watching and laughing at me right now. But we're getting ready to wind down for the evening. So what I make sure that I do at the end of each day is after I'm finished with work, sometimes I'm finished at 7 p.m., sometimes it's 8 p.m., which I know is pretty late, but like today, my last call was from 6 to 7 p.m. So I make sure that I write in my journal, like, I'll just show you guys, jeez. I don't know what I'm talking about it when I can just show you. So I make sure that I do like a brain dump before I close out for the night, because have you ever just been like lying in bed at night and you're like going over the to-do list of the things that you have to do the next day? I don't want to do that. I have squirrel brain enough as it is. So this is my little calendar that I use. It's very, very big. It's from the brand Ivory Paper Co. And I love it so much because it works really well with my schedule. So this is how the daily one goes. So it's the day, you put what's absolutely due, and it's like your to-do list. For me, I work really well with to-do lists, and I can just mark them off. And then it goes by hours of like things that you do at each time. So I'll book, like show my calls and everything, and have a little bookmark of the day. So I always like look at my schedule overnight, and then tomorrow's a little bit more of a chill day because it's my rest day. It's my rest day from training, but I have to do cardio. I get to do cardio in the morning, and I get to do the podcast with Kendall. So there's a couple things like that I have to do to prep for the podcast, and also send to my assistant so she can make sure the podcast gets posted and stuff like that. So I write all of it down and what I'm doing at what time. and then I can just close it and I'm like, okay, we're good to go. I know what I need to do. I know what the tasks are. I know what I need to post, whatever it might be, and then closing it down. And one thing that I've been doing is this brand. Okay, so if you were at, this is very chaotic, I know. Why is it so orange in here? Fix! Whatever, who cares at this point? But this brand, Melting Forest, they sponsored the retreat. They reached out to me and they wanted to sponsor the Know Your Power retreat. And I was like, well, let me try them first. Like, I need to see, like, before I promote anything at all. Like, I want to taste it, I want to test it, I want to see if I like it, because if I don't like it, I'm not going to use it. And I don't want to tell you guys about things that I don't like, because that's stupid. I don't want you to waste your money. But these are so good. So this is their evening de-stress. This is coconut pineapple, and I'm using them sparingly because they're so good. And it has organic reishi, organic lion's mane, L-theanine, and all magnesium, vitamin B6. So it's supposed to support mental clarity and mood, reduce nervous system tension, relaxation without drowsiness, physical and mental calmness. And I love, like, you can see like all the natural ingredients. Can you see that on the back? And I was like, this shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It works. So after I wind down for the evening and when I'm going into can you tell I was never a server or a bartender because I just do this? But I put in my cute little cup with my cute little straw and my cute little lid, and I love the coconut pineapple, but the other flavor, where is it? They Zach drink it. I've been hiding them so that he doesn't get This morning, he went and reached for, so I have two different Alani News in here. I have the, they sent me the cherry twist, and then they sent me cherry slush, and the cherry slush is my all-time favorite. And I love cherry twist, but it's like, this one's just like my all-time favorite. And I saw him grab one of these today instead of this flavor, and I swapped it out, and he didn't even notice. He like set it out, and he went to the bathroom, and I just swapped it, and he just like, that's the thing about guys. I love men, but they only see what is here. That's it. They don't look up, they don't look down. The other day, I gotta put this back. The other day, Carol, let me tell you. The other day, what was it? Oh, we when he was gone and out of town, our new cleaning lady came, and she was awesome, by the way. She was incredible. And we had an old cleaning lady, but she couldn't do our place anymore because she lived like an hour away. So we got a new one, and they put like the trash cans in just different places. And Zach was like, "Where's my trash can? I can't find my trash can." And I literally walked in there, and instead of it being like where it normally is, it was just behind his chair, like right in the view. And I walked in there knowing that it was gonna be right in front of his face, because if it's not where it's supposed to be, it's gone. It doesn't exist, it disappeared. And I told him that. I walked in, I said, literally, it's right there. And he was like, oh, and he just grabbed it and put it back in his little spot. And I said, if you see something and it's not where you think it's gonna be, it's gone. It doesn't exist, it is lost. It's hilarious, but this is so good. One thing that happens, like the closer that I get to prep and like the little less calories and the more physical activity I do, is that sleep starts to get a little bit rough, meaning like it's harder for me to wind down at the end of the night, and because my body is just like hungry but tired at the same time, so it's like fighting. So I drink this, and we're gonna go upstairs
and do our nightly skincare while we wrap up today and chat about a realization that I had today. Am I putting a headband over a headband? Yes, I am, because my hair looks cute, but it's also so dirty. I literally, all I did with this hair today was wrap it up in what my mother would call a rat's nest, and then only curled these 2 pieces and put a headband on. It's like, yes, I am fashion. Anyways, so I am double headbanding it. You know what, these lashes, they've seen better days. I'm gonna throw them out. They are trash. They are garbage. So, I was texting my friend Alexa. You guys have seen her on my YouTube channel, and she's one of my closest friends, and she's incredible. She's also on prep. She and I have the same bodybuilding coach, Johnny, and she saw my story today because I was just like posting on my story about like just being tired because of my period, and she's my friend, so I think she can tell that like I was not feeling the best. So she texts me and she's like, how's your prep going? And I just sent her like a couple texts back. I was like, I feel like shit today. I feel the worst. I feel like a failure. My body looks like shit. It was just, you know, because I knew she would understand, because sometimes like this happens. And I was telling her, crap, I'm not gonna be able to look at you guys now. I was telling her, and she says, I know how you feel. She's 3 weeks out from a show, so like, it's really, basically what I told her, I was like, I hate this part about bodybuilding. I hate the part where you like, you obsess about your body. I hate the part where you start questioning yourself, you know, and it's basically, when it boils down to it, it's all just your mental health. And I tell people who, you know, message me about bodybuilding and, you know, have questions, and I talk to you guys about it, like that is the number one thing that needs to be a focus when you compete, is, are you going to be able to handle when stuff comes up? Because when you're in prep, I just spit. I always like to say, your shadows, the things that you have been shoving way deep down, they will come out. When you are hungry and you are tired and cranky maybe, and you know, a little bit in your head, exhausted, like they will come up. It's almost a given. But that's just what happens in life. In life, they come up. Stuff happens. You deal with different things. Bodybuilding, you just like intentionally put yourself in a difficult situation to see how you're going to respond. And that's why I love it so much. So I just, you know, was basically just venting to her, and I love that, you know, I can do that with like her and with Kendall, just like say flat out like the things that I'm thinking during that moment. I don't truly believe that stuff. Like to my core, I don't. But you know, when you just have those days where you're like, no, I'm the worst, I suck, you know? I just suck. Everything I do just sucks. Like that was today. You know, I know that I don't truly believe any of that about myself, but there's days where you're like, but do I suck? Am I the worst? And you guys can see a whole evolution of how today went, and that's just bodybuilding sometimes, and that's just life sometimes. So I was just telling her, like, I hate when that part happens, but what I realize is that that's also what I love about bodybuilding, is that does happen. So one thing that she asked me that really like got me thinking is, she says, is it fulfilling for you? Like, is it filling you up? And I was like, that is a good question. I was like, this week, no. Most of the time, yes. And it got me thinking about my why again. And every time I start prep, I always get really clear on why I am doing this with almost everything in my life. Like I want to have some why, something bigger, something that I can pull from in those moments when I am like, why the fuck am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this thing? And when I started my prep, I was super clear on that why. And I just think it's time to reevaluate and like get clear on it again and remind myself again, because it is so easy. It's so easy to forget, especially like for me when I'm on my period. It's just like, I know that next week I'm gonna be in a completely different headspace. Like I'm gonna be completely fine, because this is what has been happening for the past couple of months, where my period comes around and I'm like, everything sucks. I suck. What am I doing with my life? You know, and it's been pretty bad. But so what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning is I'm going to journal, and I'm gonna just journal everything and get really clear on my why, because I know that one of the biggest reasons that I do this is not only for myself, but to challenge myself, to show myself like what I'm made of, and to put myself into a difficult situation to see how I respond and to address those shadows that maybe I have been hiding. And because we all do it, you know, just dealing with those things sometimes is so daunting that we just shove it down. And so I'm just gonna get really clear tomorrow on why. And a big part of why I do what I do is because I love sharing what I do with you, so that hopefully by me doing something that is challenging or seems impossible or whatever it might be, or takes like motivation or whatever, that whatever you are doing in your life, that you go at it with the same tenacity and drive, and you actually believe that you can do it as well. And this doesn't just mean bodybuilding. This can be like going after that, having the confidence to go after that job that you want, you know, pushing harder in the gym. I know a lot of you do cardio while you watch me, like going that extra mile and doing cardio for longer when you wanted to quit. Like that is what develops your character, is like pushing past your perceived limits and knowing that you're more powerful than you think. That's the message that I want to spread throughout my journey, is that I remember what it felt like to feel like I was powerless, that I was a victim to my life, yada, yada, yada. And now I know what it feels like to truly know my power, and know that like anything that I set my mind to, I can achieve. And knowing also that releasing the attachment to how it happens, when it happens, exactly what details are going to occur in what order, is also so powerful, because I know that everything that is meant for me, that's truly meant for me, is not going to pass me up. I know it. And so I just need to, you know, basically everything that I just say, just get really clear on that again tomorrow morning, because I this week have been just struggling of like, why am I doing this? Why am I pushing why am I doing this? So, and I know why, you know, I just need to like put it down on paper and get clear on it again. So I encourage you guys to do that. Like it's truly helpful. Like whenever I'm talking to clients about the one-on-one coaching program, I'm always asking them like, okay, well, why? Like, why do you want to change your physique? Is it just because you want to have a big booty, or you want to have a small waist? We need something more than that. Something more. Is it because you want to be healthy for your kids? Is it because you want to be able to play with your kids? You want to be able to reach the age that you can live for a lot longer because your health is like on point. Like that's so much more grabbing than just like, I want to make booty. That's cool too though. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I still want a big booty, but I need to have something more that drives me than just, I want a big booty. Something that's going to impact my life, impact y'all's life, So yeah, I'm just blathering, but we're gonna go downstairs and make our last meal of the day.
All right, dinner is served. Some cabbage and some steak. It's so delicious, guys. I swear. And I also get 15 grams of little chocolate chips. It's the favorite part of the day. I got my comfy spot and we're watching Friends for like the 9th time all the way through. One thing that I love during prep is watching one of those shows that you like know what's gonna happen. Like for me, it's like New Girl, The Office. Vision, what you doing? What you doing? Vision. He's so cute. Anyways, it's like New Girl, The Office, Friends, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, all those things. But I hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic ass video. I love you all so much. And you're more powerful than you think. Bye.